Let's go to Fred in Dale City. Fred, you're on the Chris Plante Show.
Hey, Chris, well, look, you need to call a spade a spade. Here's the problem with your argument here. If he wants to appeal to the masses and have a lot of customers, he needs to keep his political beliefs to himself. And what if he came out and said that he was a segregationist?
Well, he didn't.
Believed in segregation.
What if he said he was?
Outcry there?
What if he said he was pro-abortion?
Can't you answer my question, Chris?
Well, he didn't.
He came out and said he was a segregationist. Does he have a right to do that? And would there be a political outcry over that?
He's got a right to do that, but...
He has a right to do that?
Well, listen, son, he's got a right to say whatever he wants. Now, you can...
If he doesn't want the controversy, Chris, he doesn't say that.
Hang on. All right, that's fine. So the controversy here is not segregation, it's same-sex marriage. Now, you understand, Fred, that the Bible, the Catholic Church and other churches, and Barack Obama 2 months ago, all see marriage as being between a man and a woman. You understand that? Now, that's not segregation.
Let me tell you, Chris.
No.
I was born and I don't take the Bible literally. I never did.
Well, that's very big of you. I'm impressed. Obviously, Rahm Emanuel and Mayor Menino don't either. But in this country, Fred, other people are actually entitled to their opinions and not just yours. I don't know if you understand that anymore. And that's what we're and offering. And hang on.
Go, Chris, go.
I'm really tired of liberal arguments and the way that liberals argue. This is a free speech issue. Free practice of religion. Pure and simple. Do you understand that?
But does he not expect a backlash when he expresses his opinion?
You know what? Hang on. Let me answer that question. When it comes to gay groups boycotting, fine. That's fine. If they want to boycott, that's fine. When politicians who are elected, who swear to uphold and protect and defend the Constitution of the United States, trample someone's right to the free expression of their religious views, then you've crossed a giant, bright, flaming line, and you've entered totalitarian land. In America, Fred, we allow this. Whatever happened, Fred, to the great tradition in America of, I may disagree with what you say, but I will fight to the death for your right to say it.
But see, my point is
that you don't believe that anymore. They just keep talking.
Discussion to come up. Why did he bring it up in the first place?
All right, stop talking.
You and I wouldn't be talking about it.
I can turn you down, so stop talking, please, because I prefer to not turn you down. So in conservative cities, if a Republican mayor finds a business with an owner that gave money to Planned Parenthood, then that mayor should bar that business from operating within their city limits.
Negative, but if that guy with Planned Parenthood came out and made a political statement, maybe
are you kidding me?
People would not want to do business.
Are you kidding me?
I don't have a problem with that.
You don't. That's. I don't. The squirrel in your head is out of control. You're missing the Titanic is on your chest, and you're missing the point. The state is threatening to prohibit this company from doing business in Boston, Chicago, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and Philadelphia. Elected Democrats. This is not about whether you disagree with him or not. This is about the power of the state. This is about abuse of the state. This is about thugs on the left trampling the free speech rights and the free practice of religion of their fellow Americans because of political correctness. And you can say whatever the hell you want about boycotting. What we're talking about, the equivalent, the equal and opposite. And so the Republican mayor of wherever, of Chris Plante City, comes out and says, oh, you support Planned Parenthood. Well, Planned Parenthood is racist genocide because it exterminates, quite literally, 50% of the black race in the United States of America before they're even born. So you're racist baby killers, and we're going to prevent you from doing business within the borders of this city, of Chris Plante City, because we disagree with your politics.
Chris, I venture to say that there's probably some good, free-thinking, good-thinking Republicans thrown into that mix. So don't blame it on the Democratic Party.
What the hell are you even talking about? No, there isn't. They're all Democrat mayors. That's BS. These are all Democrat mayors, son, who are trampling the free speech and free practice of religion of Dan Cathy and of a company called Chick-fil-A because they disagree with the teachings of the Bible. Do you get that? Do you get that? Do you get that?
Yes, I do.
Should they ban? No, you don't. Should they ban the Catholic Church from doing business in the city limits of Boston and Chicago and San Francisco?
Of course not.
Well, then why should? Then why?
Chick-fil-A is not the Catholic Church.
That's a brilliant observation. But the fact is that they're discriminating. They are using the power of government to punish someone for expressing his free religious right. And the Catholic Church has the same point of view. So what kind of hypocrite would ban Chick-fil-A and not the Catholic Church and the Lutheran Church and the Protestant Church, the Episcopal Church?
Can I make one more point?
I doubt it, but you can try.
You throw around the word Christian pretty frequently during this topic, but you've got neoconservatives in your own party who have called the Mormon faith a cult.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. You know what, Fred?
Party who call Mormonism a cult, and then you and I may have another discussion.
Or then again, maybe we won't. That's a completely idiotic, tangential, has got nothing to do with anything, non-point. So you said, can I make another point? And I said, probably not, and I was right. Clearly. No, I mean, that's not a point. We're talking about Democrats who are elected officials who are supposed to protect and defend the Constitution, using their meager, corrupt power to trample the free speech rights of a Christian who merely expressed, and look, I may not even agree with him myself, but I will defend to the death his right to say that and his right to believe in the Bible. And today, New York City Council Speaker Christine Quinn asks NYU, New York University, to evict Chick-fil-A. Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles. The Christians, they have opened business on your campus. This must not stand. A powerful New York politician claims she was just speaking as a private citizen when she tried to run Chick-fil-A out of town. But she used her official letterhead and even invoked her position as City Council Speaker to apply pressure to the embattled chicken chain. New York City Council Speaker Christine Quinn, who has mayoral aspirations, sent a letter to New York University President John Sexton on Saturday asking the school to immediately end their contract with the fast food restaurant. The Atlanta-based company has its sole New York outlet in the school's food court. She writes, I write as Speaker of the New York City Council on behalf of my family. New York City is a place where we celebrate diversity, unless you're Christian, in which we try to trample your First Amendment rights. We do not believe in denigrating others, unless they're Christians and don't goose-step along with us. We revel in the diversity of our citizens and their families, unless they're not exactly like us. Let me be clear. I do not want establishments in my city that hold such discriminatory views. No, you want establishments like the New York City Council that hold discriminatory views. Quinn, an open lesbian, who recently married her longtime partner, also wrote in the letter, we are a city that believes our diversity is our greatest strengths. And we will fight anything and anyone that runs counter to that. How many divisions does the New York City Council have? Herr Speaker. I guess that would be Frau Speaker. Ooh, that was sexist of me. As such, I urge you to sever your relationship with Chick-fil-A establishment that exists on your campus, or else we will unleash the wrath of the government upon you, and you don't want that. We have gotten reports here this morning that in Chantilly, the Chick-fil-A store is so slammed that the line is going out the door, people wrapping around the corner. We received an email from a listener who is a vegetarian that went and bought bags full of Chick-fil-A for her office mates. It was a her, right? And for her office mates, and she said, hey, I'm vegetarian, but I'm out supporting the First Amendment. I'm out supporting freedom of speech. I am out supporting the free practice of religion in the United States of America, even as leading political Democrat after leading political Democrat comes out in an unorchestrated but spontaneous nationwide effort to trample the First Amendment rights of Americans, Americans that don't goose-step with the party line.